All right, so let me tell y'all something, okay? I already spoke, so I don't need to speak again. But anyway, let me tell y'all this. Now, a while back, I took and I tried to do an edit on one of the videos that I recorded for one of my books. It was a 2 hour video. Let's get specific with an hour and 49 minutes. I I don't know what I did wrong, but I don't like editing. If I could find somebody that can edit some stuff, I would really do that. I don't like editing. I prefer to come on live because I feel like it's more authentic if I come on live other than you having to read the book. I'm not reading the book is reading itself pretty much. Well, not the book is reading itself. I have my computer is reading the book for us, so that way we don't have to read the book. Yes, there's gonna be times when I want to take and pause and talk about this one thing in a book. So what? Who cares? Who gives a rat's ass? So my thing is I don't like editing, so I'm not finna even trouble myself with it. I may do some I had a whole lot of stuff on my camera that needs to go on this page. Hmm, excuse me. But since I don't like to edit nothing, I just feel like it's more authentic when you do it live and you get a better reaction from stuff than pre-recorded shit because then me I treat every video as if it's live, whether I if I make it or whether if it's coming from another person. When I look at stuff, it really is authentic when I watch it because I ain't never seen it, I ain't never heard of it, or I not heard of it and be like, okay, that makes sense. But I don't like editing. And what brought this about, Lum? Because the video that I was trying to upload on here, an hour and 49 minutes. So the first time I tried to edit it, it said it was gonna take 5 hours to edit. Now I done clipped, I done cut, I done did all this, and you still telling me it's gonna take 5 hours to upload this shit to YouTube? No, I passed. But I let it go on, let it do its thing. Now here's what happened. I let it do its thing, but it never completed. I leave it up, it's still downloading at 50 something percent. So I left it alone. I came back to it yesterday. I said, okay, you need to work on creating thumbnails and putting stuff in, all of that. So that way I can be like, it's right here, or over here, or up there, or down there, wherever it may be. When I tell you I did this yesterday was Sunday. Was today Sunday? No, today is Monday. I did this on Sunday. Okay, mind you, I did this on Sunday. I didn't go live yesterday because I was in my feelings. And but anyway, that's besides the point. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I went, I edited again, thinking like maybe I added too much in and I need to take some more out. It gave me 5 hours again. It went to 5 hours. So I go to bed anywhere between nine. I'm in my bed by 9 o'clock, no matter what. I'm in my bed by 9 o'clock. Not unless I'm on here. But I'm in my bed no later than 9 o'clock. I got up at 11 o'clock last night to go to the bathroom. And baby, the motherfucking shit was still at 50 something damn percent. I started to turn off my computer, but I was like, no, don't turn it off, Londa. leave it on. So that way we can see if it's gonna upload. Baby, when I tell you I came and I did self-care today. I fixed breakfast, or my nephew fixed breakfast. I ate breakfast, did self-care. That took me about 2 hours. And then I sat here and I goofed off and I talked with some really close friends. And I said, well, let me see if it's finished. It said, no, it got 90% left. I mean, not 90%, it's on 90%. So that means I have 10% more, right? You know, when it got done, just now. That's the reason I went off live earlier to go check on it. Because I had completely forgot. I wasn't gonna come on live until it was done. Girl, boy, woman, man, sister, cousin, brother, auntie. That shit gonna tell me due to something it couldn't be my thumbnail. I don't want it to be a thumbnail. I got the thumbnail. I just need for you to upload it onto here. Girl, fuck that shit. I ain't got time for that shit. Fuck it. I learn it when I learn it. Like, I shit you not. I have been at this since March. March. 2 months, which is okay. I'm in the process of learning. And I finally figured out how to do a thumbnail. Like, and now I gotta make a little video. I don't do pictures and all of that shit. I don't do that. So I'm just gonna use the book covers as my thumbnail because that's what we'll be reading. And yeah, I ain't got time for that. I'm sorry, I don't. And I do share, what I'm reading on YouTube and stuff. And then earlier I tried to go live on my Yodi page on Facebook. They done said I can't even go live on that damn page. What the hell? Why? So of course I ended up going live on my personal page, but that's what I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna use my personal page, in with this and let that be the reason. I mean, it's whatever at this point because I'm tired of going through all these obstacles. Like, I even had started I had to cancel my Instagram because I didn't know what the passwords were, right? Cool. Wait 30 days and you can get a new one. I'll be that. mm. That one kind of hurt it. Kind of made my chest hurt a little bit. But, whew. Whew. I'm okay. Just give me a minute. All right. Yeah, because that's starting to piss me off. All right. So I get off, go over there, see if it's ready. It's ready. Then it's telling me I can't do it. Then I'm trying, Instagram. I delete my pages because I didn't remember the passwords to get in them. Then I waited the 30 days to start a new one. 3 days after I just created me a new page for my personal and a new page for my book club, they come telling me that they had to close it for some apparent reason. I'm like, what? Child. So now I really be in the blue with stuff now. Well, in the dark. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, come on, bruh. It is not that serious. All I want is a damn page. All I want is an easy thumbnail or an easy editing page. I don't like it. I'm not finna. No. You know how much time people spend on editing stuff? Then you gotta rewatch it. I ain't got that type of time, baby. I'm sorry. I'd rather go live because it's more authentic to me. It's not set up. It's not chopped and screwed and sliced and diced. It's not any of that. You're gonna get what you get over here. I'm not gonna be recording nothing. If it ain't live, I don't want it. Other people, they may like to edit, but I don't. I'm only a one person, and I barely. If I learn it along the way, in which I'm not gonna give up hope on it, it's just really frustrating. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's just that app that I got or what, but I will figure it out sooner or later, like I did the thumbnail. Oh, okay, just record something, put it right there, set it, bam, done. Damn, you're done. There's your thumbnail. But the damn editing, that is my whole issue. Oh, wow. Oh, I just had something pop up on the news. But I'm going to go ahead and get back into this because, baby, whatever. Whatever. Let's get back to it. Fuck that shit.
7 subscribers. Videos. Home.
I don't know what it. Oh, that was reading.
Chapter 23. Gia had to figure out a way to get my man back. I can't take this shit anymore. I got myself together and will never let that shit happen again. Mommy, Daddy is not answering his phone and I want to talk to him, Lonnie said, walking in my room pouting. I will call him for you, Lonnie Bear. 1 second, I told her. I didn't know what the fuck Tommy was up to. Ever since I confronted him, he has not been calling or picking up Melanie. I dialed his number to see if he would answer today. Hello, some chick answered. Is Tommy available? I asked her. Hey Gia, this is Grace. Tommy was beaten up and shot last night. He is not doing well. The doctors believe he will pull through, but it's a waiting game. Grace cried in the phone. Oh my god. Are you sure he is going to be alright? I asked, moving to my closet to put some clothes on. They said they believe he will be alright, but they don't know if he will be able to walk again. He was shot in both legs, and both legs were broken in several places. Whoever did this to him wanted him to hurt badly. This was a deliberate attack on him, Grace stated. Grace is one of Tommy's many girlfriends. Melanie and I will be down later to see him, I told her. We are not allowing visitors right now. I need him to heal a little before he has visitors come in. What the fuck do you mean? Melanie is his daughter. I yelled. I'm his wife, and I said no visitors right now. I will call you when he is able to have visitors, Grace said and ended the call. What the hell does she mean, his wife? Tommy married her ass. That nigga is so fucked up. He did all this shit to me and his ass was married. I don't give a damn about him being married. It's just the fact that he fucked with me and Gabe. Oh shit. Gabe. He did this to Tommy. I dialed Tammy's number because I couldn't talk to my mom about this. Hey G, what's up? Tammy answered on the first ring. Tammy, Tommy was shot and beat up badly. I screamed. Good. Is the nigga dead? Tam asked, and I understood that they were all pissed. Hell, I was pissed too, and if I didn't have Melanie I would have killed Tommy my damn self. Tammy. Really? I yelled out. Hell yeah, really. You don't even have to tell me who did it. Bravo my nigga G, the real MVP. Fuck Tommy, I hope somebody sets his bitch ass on fire in the middle of the night. Hell, I might go down and slide some gasoline dross on his ass and drop a match on his dick and walk the fuck out, she yelled. I'm going to call him over and ask him, I replied, ignoring her ass because my friend was indeed crazy. Girl, you better sit your ass down somewhere and leave G the fuck alone. If I was you, I wouldn't ask him shit about Tommy. I wouldn't even think of Tommy when you're around him. Bitch, you trying to get your man back. Mentioning Tommy is a sure way of him saying fuck you for real. Tammy stated, and she was right. You're right, I will talk to you later, Tam, I replied, and ended the call. I went into Melani's room and she was packing her clothes. Melanie, what are you doing? I asked her. Mommy, did you forget I'm staying with my Gabe? We are going to the movies, and to eat pizza. Do you want to come? She asked. No, you have fun with Gabe. I told her. I helped her finish packing her bag because Lonnie had all types of clothes in the bag. I guess I would be spending the weekend alone. My mother is planning to go see her sister in New York. And Shanice is on a getaway with her boo. This shit was eating me up inside, but I knew it was all my fault. Once I finished helping my baby girl pack, I went into my bedroom and laid across the bed, thinking about all of the good times we had together. I broke down and cried because I really lost a good man, and even though we were no longer together, I hoped that he would one day forgive me. Chapter 24 3 Gabe, after dealing with that nigga, I was still like a volcano ready to erupt. I had just pulled up in front of my house to pick up Lonnie. 1. Still had keys because ultimately this was my shit, and as long as she lived here, I will come and go as I please. It was quiet, so I walked upstairs and went into Melani's room. My Gabe, I can't go with you, I have to stay with Mommy. She's sad and will be home by herself, Lonnie pouted. Where is your grandmother? I asked her. She went to see her sister, and Mommy is in her room crying, I heard her. She sadly stated. Stay right here, and watch television, I will be back in a few minutes, I told her. Okay, she replied and sat down to finish watching her movie. I walked to the bedroom that Gia and I once shared. I could hear her crying through the door. I walked into the room, and she turned to look at me. Hey Gabe, Lonnie is all packed and ready to go, Gia said, getting off the bed to walk into the bathroom. When I walked in, she was attempting to wash her face. What are you crying for? You did this shit to us. I angrily spat. Tino, and I can't express how sorry I am. It was not to hurt you, Gabriel. One was only trying to protect us both by threatening to go to the police and taking Melanie away from him. I thought that would get him to leave us alone. Never would I want anything to happen to you. I love you with everything in me. I love you, she broke down crying. You know, Gia, when you used to tell me you loved me, I felt that shit in my soul, and my heart smiled. Now, all I feel is sharp pains when you say it, as if a knife is poking at my heart, I said to her. I could only speak to her about the shit honestly. Because that is how I was feeling, the shit was tearing me up inside. I really loved this girl, and to see her hurt was killing me, but she really needed to know how I was feeling at this moment. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry Gabriel, please forgive me. Gia began to cry uncontrollably, pulling on my shirt. This fucking girl was killing me when she pulled me into her and kissed me. It was a force that pulled me to her as I latched onto her lips and our tongues began to wrestle. I pulled the tank top off of her and attacked each breast, licking and sucking the life out of her nipples. Gabe. Please, I need you, please baby. Gia moaned out. I slid her shorts off, lifting her on the bathroom sink, and before she could blink, I entered her. That shit took both of our breaths away. I thrust in and out of her, pounding her pussy like I never had before. I needed her to feel my anger. This pussy was so fucking good. God damn, why the fuck did you do that shit to us, Gia? I gritted, as I fucked the shit out of her. Oh shit, aw fuck me, don't stop. I'm sorry, baby, oh fuck K. I need you, I love you, don't stop fucking me, she screamed out. One picked her up with the dick still in her, walking to the bedroom as she continued to move up and down on my pole. I walked with her, closing and locking the door. I sat on the bed with her still in my arms and laid back as she began riding the hell out of my dick. Ride that shit. Fuck, this shit is crazy good. I growled as I gave her deep strokes. I'm coming baby, please stay with me tonight. I need you so bad Gabe, I will never hurt you again, she screamed as she came all on my dick. Something in me just clicked, and I stopped moving. This shit went way too far because I was not coming back home. Get up Gia, I told her. What's wrong? She asked. This shouldn't have happened, Nothing between us has changed, I stated as I walked in the bathroom to take a shower. How could you do that? Just come in here, fuck me, and just turn your feelings off like that. Gia yelled. I don't want to confuse you or me by having sex with you. I love making love to you, but our feelings are involved, and we are both vulnerable right now. It was a bad move, knowing I'm not coming back home, I said to her. She was pissed. Fuck it, Gabe, if this is what you want to do, fine. I have apologized, prayed, and cried for you, Gia yelled, and I got out of the shower. I put my clothes on and went to get Lonnie. I had nothing left to say. Mommy, I'm going with Gabe, will you be alright? Melanie asked her mother when she went into the bathroom. I will be fine, Toots. Have fun with Gabe. See you when you get back, Gia told her. I felt bad for what just happened. I just don't have it in me to lead her on. Chapter 25. Carlos was on my way to meet Jarvis' brother Chaz. He and some of his people had made it in town. I asked them to come across the bridge to New Jersey and meet me. I didn't want to run into no shit being in Philly. One told them to meet me at the bar around the corner from Monique's house. When I got to the bar, Chaz and his boys were already there. What's up, Los? It's been a long time, Chaz said, giving me dab. Yeah, it has. I'm sorry about Jarvis, man, that shit is tearing me up, I stated, trying to sound sad and shit. I need to know about the niggas that did this shit to my brother. I'm not gon' rest until I get at all them niggas. Chaz roared. The niggas responsible is Truth Baylor and his boy Gabe. They run Philly, and a few other states, I told him. I know exactly who Truth is. So he's responsible for my brother's death? Chaz asked me, with this crazy look on his face. Yeah, they came right in my trap and killed everybody. I have been looking for that nigga, but I heard he is laying low. Elide, I wanted Chaz in the palm of my hands, so he could help me get Truth. Laying low. This doesn't sound like the Truth I know. But if he is behind Jarvis' death, he gon' catch these bullets coming his way. Do you know where he lay his head, or where his crew hangs out at? I know he's the plug, so he doesn't have any traps, Chaz asked. Nah, I don't. I have somebody working on that, and as soon as I know I will hit you up, I said. Alright, make sure you let me know, nigga. How is the wife? Chaz asked. Oh, you don't know, she was in the trap that day and was dealt the same hand as Jarvis. I heard that she and Jarvis were fucking around. That shit hurt me because Jarvis was my best friend. I went and got my kids tested and they weren't my kids. I think you have a niece and nephew out there, I told him, getting pissed by just thinking about the shit. You don't have to tell me something I already know. Just make sure you don't have shit to do with my brother dying on some get back shit. Because if one find out that you do, I'm coming back for you, Chaz stated, and walked off with his crew following him. Fuck that nigga. I'm glad his punk ass brother is dead. I just want him to help me take out Truth and Gabe so I can take over the streets. My mother and Rob moved into a new spot because Robert said he saw someone watching my mom's crib. They were now out here in Jersey with me. I decided to go over to their place and see what was up with Robert. This nigga needed to know that Chaz was after Truth and Gabe. I used my key to get in. I heard Rob and my mom talking. Are you going to tell Carlos about Truth being your son? Rob asked my mother. For what? There is no need for him to know that, being as though we plan on killing Truth, so you can take over, my mom replied. You sure you will be alright with us killing your son? I mean, I want nothing more but for that bitch to die. If you are not alright with it, you need to let me know. I don't need no shit out of you or Los, Robert gritted. No baby, I want whatever is going to keep you happy. You are going to be my husband soon, and nothing comes before you. I could have killed Truth for you, I was close enough to do it, but you wouldn't let me, my mother stated. She was a cold-hearted bitch. I don't give a fuck about Truth's ass, but damn, she doesn't give a fuck about that nigga. I want that nigga to see my face when I kill his ass. Robert yelled. I decided to break up their little conversation. Why don't you want me to know that Truth is my brother? You don't have to keep it from me, Mom, I have known that he was my brother for some years now, I told her. Son, it was something that I wanted to keep buried. He was the worst part of my life. A lot of shit happened to me because I got pregnant with him. I tried to tell Truth's father that I was pregnant. He wanted nothing to do with me. Protecting his family was all that he cared about. He said he would never leave his wife for me. My family treated me horrible and said they wouldn't help me. I wanted his father to be with me, and when I realized that wasn't going to happen, I did what was best for me when I was released from the hospital. One took him to a shelter and told them I didn't want him. You were born with both of your parents loving you. When your father died, it nearly killed me. I thought I would never love again until I met Robert. You are the only son I have, and he love you, Carlos. Truth Baylor is nothing to me but a heartache that I want out of my life forever, my mother said, and for a split second I felt bad for Truth. I don't think any kid deserves the shit that she did to him. Damn, Mom, that's kind of fucked up. He was your child, but whatever floats your boat. Robert, Jarvis' brother, is in town and is going after Truth for killing Jarvis, I spoke. What? I want to be the one that kills Truth Baylor. Robert yelled. Well nigga, I suggest you move fast. Because there is someone else in the mix now, I said to that nigga and walked out. Fuck him, I wasn't waiting on this nigga to handle the shit no more. If Chaz gets to Truth first, that would be a good look for me, and after Robert gets this money and I get mine, I was going to kill his ass too. He was a dirty nigga and I needed him out of my way. Chapter 26. Shanice. His trip to New York was what I needed. Truth and I just got a couple's massage. We were having lunch in our hotel suite and we were going to meet up with some of his friends later for dinner. Truth, I can't tell you enough how much I love you, and thank you for bringing me here. I smiled at him. My man was just damn fine. I could look at his ass all day long, and still not get enough of him. The way he carried himself is what I was most attracted to. Truth was easygoing, his heart was big, and even though he was a street dude, he knew how to turn that shit off and on. There were so many great qualities about him that he loved. I love you too, beautiful. Truth stated, as the doorbell buzzed to our suite. Truth stood to go answer the door, and I continued to stuff my face. Babe, who is at the door? I asked as I got up to go see what was taking him so long. Beautiful, this is Katrina Maxwell. She is one of New York's top buyers. One asked her to bring some pieces over for you to shop. I have to check on something regarding the apartments. I will allow you ladies to have at it. Truth stated as he kissed my lips and walked off. Hi Katrina, it's nice to meet you. I'm Shanice, I greeted. Shanice, it's very nice to meet you. I have to get my racks set up and then we can go through all of the clothes that I have with me, Katrina stated, and he was excited. I love to shop. I have never had a personal shopper come to me though. This was some new level shit for me. Okay, I will be right here waiting, I told her. My phone started to go off and I saw that it was my mom. Hey mom, how are you? I asked her. I'm good baby, are you having fun? Truth texted me last night to let me know that you both had made it to New York. Mom, I'm having a beautiful time. I needed this time away, I told her. Good, I wanted to check in on you both and to let you know I'm going to have the cookout we talked about 2 weeks from today. I have invited some of my aunts and cousins over. I think it's time that everyone meets Truth. She said, and I was cool with that. That's great mom. Did you invite any of Grandpop's family or just Grandma's? I asked her because my mother didn't get along with her father or his family. Shanice, you know damn well I don't fuck with those fake ass people. I invited my mother's family because that is the family that accepted me and my decisions in life. They love the ground that you walk on, they hate my ass, and I feel the same way about them. Alright, mom, let's keep the good vibes going. You know I will always ride with you, but you also know how I feel about you trying to talk to that side of the family. I will never let them disrespect you, but you all need to fix this, I said to her. This shit has been going on for years. My grandfather was loaded. I believe the family thinks my mom got all of the money, and that's not the case. He never helped my mother with anything. He didn't even talk to my mom. I loved my grandfather but hated his ways when it came to my mom. I never wanted for anything because my father made sure of that. He was paying my way through law school until he was murdered. When my dad was murdered, the only money my mom had was the money in both of their accounts. It was hard for her to get the money from my dad's account because they were never married. Let's just leave it alone. I will come over to see you when you get back. Tell my son-in-law I said hello, my mom stated. We said our goodbyes and ended the call. Alright, Shanice, I have everything set up for you. I have every type of label you can think of from Dior, Balmain, Fendi, Valentino, Armani, Prada, and Burberry, etc. I also have shoes and bags to match each piece including Louis Vuitton and Hermes. I have all the pieces in your size now, and the size. Before you got pregnant, Mr. Baylor was very specific in what he wanted for you, Katrina stated, and my mind was just blown away. I mean, I'm a lawyer, so most of these things I can afford, but it was just nice to know that he wanted me to have these things. There was clothing for all occasions on these racks. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start to select from all of these things. Everything is beautiful. I wish I could have all of it. I excitedly stated. If all of it is what you want, all of it is what you will get, Truth said, as he walked up on me. Truth, I was only joking. I don't need all of this stuff. I turned to him. Katrina, we will take it all. She is indecisive, and I don't want her to have to choose from one dress to the next. Can you have someone come over on Sunday to pack all of this and have it shipped to our home? Truth asked Katrina. Mr. Baylor, thank you, no need to have it shipped. I will deliver all of this to you on Monday if that's alright with the both of you. Katrina questioned, and he was still standing with my mouth wide open.
Like a white
Congratulations, Shanice. You will look beautiful in all of these items. I will be back on Sunday to get your clothes for packing and deliver them to you on Monday. Thanks again, to you both, Katrina said, and walked out. Truth. Do you know how much all of that stuff costs?
Never had it.
I asked him.
Never had it.
Shanice, I'm well aware of what I just paid for, and I'm well aware of what my bank account looks like. Don't ever question what I decide to do for you. I want you to have the world and I will give it to you, Truth said, pulling me into his arms and rubbing my ass. I knew at that moment, my man wanted me and I damn sure was going to give him what he wanted. Later that evening, we were getting dressed for dinner. Do you know anything about your friends' wives? I asked Truth. Ari and Toya are very down to earth. I promise you will love them, and they will love you. Now come on, if we don't leave now, we will be late, he said, and we headed out for dinner. Chapter 27 Truth. Hannes and I arrived at the restaurant to meet with Seelan, Meek, and their wives. The waitress showed us to a private dining room, and everyone was here drinking and having a good time. What's up, everyone? Ari and Toya, it's good to see you both. This is my beautiful lady, Shanice. Shanice, this is Seelan, and his wife Ari, and this is Meek, and his wife Toya. I introduced everyone to Shanice.
Hot damn. Yeah, we gonna finish this book.
Shah smiled, and we took our seats. How far along are you, Shanice? Ari asked. I will be 7 months on Monday. I'm so ready to have this baby, Shanice responded. Girl, who you telling? I just had our second daughter, 2 months ago, Ari told Shanice. I'm pregnant now, and I swear I'm not having any more babies, Toya added and looked over at Meek. Girl, you gonna have as many babies as I can pump in your ass, Meek told her, and we all laughed. Behave to agree with you, bro. I told Shanice I want her ass pregnant all the time, I laughed. Y'all niggas crazy as hell. Ari and I are going to give it one more try for my son, and if his little big-headed ass doesn't come down the tunnel and we get a pink bow-wearing ass lil mama, his ass is shit out of luck. If he wants to have a chance and come into this world a rich lil nigga, fuck that, he better bring that ass on the next time I fill his mama up. The 2 little doll babies we got now are selfish as hell, they don't like to share their mother. I'm always having talks with their little asses. Our oldest even had the nerve to say no daddy. Seelan spoke and we burst out laughing at this nigga. Boy, you are one crazy ass dude. I said to Zilan. True, I'm telling you like it is. Wait, you will see, then you gon' be calling me complaining, and I don't want to hear shit from you other than how much drugs you need me to send your fucking way. Zilan responded. This cat is certified crazy, just like Gabe ass, Meek stated. Shanice, I might need to talk business with you. You did well when you got this nigga out of jail. We may want to add you to our legal team. Are you barred in New York? Zilan asked Shanice. Yes, as a matter of fact, I am. I'm actually barred in the states of New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. We have offices in all
Y'all are
those
so
states
lucky.
as
I
well,
love y'all.
so we all took the bar in each state, Shad explained.
I want to so dive
Hell
into the
yeah, we will
cartel.
most definitely talk, Zilan expressed. We sat
But it'll
around
be my
eating,
first
drinking,
experience
and
book
talking
with
for a
y'all.
few hours until the ladies were ready to go. Shanice,
Mm.
we will have to hang out some more. It was fun getting to know you. We will make the guys bring us to Philly soon, Toya stated. My mother is having a big cookout, in a couple of weeks. You all should come down for it. It's also my birthday weekend. I would love to have you all come down, Shanice said. Well, it's settled, we will see y'all in a couple of weeks, and we are leaving the little clingy ass babies home, Zilan responded, and I shook my head. Z, stop talking about my babies. They are not clingy, they just love their mama bear, Ari fussed. Whatever, them lil ninjas is clingy, but they're my babies though, Zilan replied, and we all said our goodbyes. By the time Shad and I made it back to the hotel, it was after midnight. Babe, it was so much fun hanging out with your friends, and you were right, they were a cool group of people. Shanice walked up on me, wrapping her arms around my neck. I told you, you would love them. I need a drink. You want a glass of red wine? I asked her as I walked to the bar to pour my drink. No, I'm good, baby, she replied, and we walked out on the patio. You are such a beauty, and I'm a lucky fucking man. Thank you for having my baby. I vowed that I would never get in another relationship, then you came along and broke the ice around my heart. I'm complete with you, and I will never disrespect you, or hurt you. I love you with everything I am, I said to Shad. She looked at me with tears in her eyes. I feel the same way about you, baby, she smiled, and I crashed my lips into hers. I was so hungry for this girl, my damn dick felt as if it would burst through my jeans. I began pulling at her clothes just to get to her breast. Once one got her clothes off of her, I licked and sucked her nipples, and the moans that escaped her mouth made me go harder on her ass. Truth, she moaned out. Yeah, baby, I'm right here, I gritted in her ear. I quickly pulled my clothing off of me, pulling out a gift I had for her and sitting it on the table. It began to rain, and at that moment I don't think we gave a damn. I lifted her and she held on to the rails for support as I slammed into her, latching onto her lips again. Oh shit, fuck me, baby. She yelled as I pounded the fuck out of her walls. Digging deeper and deeper, this shit was so good, all I could do was moan with her ass. The rain continued to pour, and I continued to break my dick off in her shit. I pulled her away from the railing and sat down in the seat as she eased down on my pipe. You love this dick, Shad? I asked as I slammed into her. Yes, oh god yes. I love this dick, and I love you, she screamed as she bounced up and down on my shit. You love me enough to be mine forever? I asked as I slammed into her again. Her pussy began tightening, and gripping my dick. Yes forever baby. Oh I'm coming, goddamn true, I'm coming baby, she screamed, and I was right there with her. Come for me baby, I roared. I feel it baby, oh my god it's coming, she screamed, as a bolt of thunder ripped through. Fuck. This shit right here, Shanice. Marry me baby, please marry me. I roared out as I stood still, fucking the life out of her. Pounding relentlessly for what we both needed, and that was to come all over the damn place. Hey, marry you. She groaned as she continued to take this dick lashing. As the rain poured down heavy, and the thunder roared. Yes. Marry me, SSS, I roared as we both released the biggest nut of our lives. We were pressed against the glass of the patio door. Shanice's face was still buried in my chest. I grabbed her gift and held it in my hand. It took her a few seconds before she realized what was happening. What? Truth, you want to marry me? She lifted her head up to look at me, and I had the ring in my hand. Yes, I want you to be my wife. I smiled as we both were still trying to catch our breath. Truth, that was the fucking best proposal I have ever fucking heard of. Hell yeah, I will marry you, she yelled out and I laughed at her. The only way I can do it, baby. It has to be a Truth original, I told her and we both burst into laughter. Oh shit, I can't believe we are getting married. That rain made me horny as hell, that was some sexy shit, Shanice spoke. Yeah, it was, there was no way I was going to stop. I didn't know God would join the party and let the rain shower down on us. He always got to be extra. He showed up and showed out. I burst into laughter and Shanice joined me. I'm going back in the room, because I don't want to be hit when he shows you who he is, Shanice said, as she slid off of me and went inside. Beautiful, he shows me every single day who he is, and his favor on me and my family is unmatched, I told her. The next day Shanice and I were headed home. We had a beautiful time in New York. The trip was short, but we enjoyed every moment of it. A few hours later we were pulling up in our driveway. Block, don't forget about our date, Shanice said. I won't, future Mrs. Baylor. Congrats again, I'm happy you decided to keep this dude company for the rest of your lives. Aw thanks, Blocky. There is no one I would rather grow old with. Shanice told him, and I smiled. Is everything set up? I asked Block as Shat walked ahead of us. Yep, you good to go, Block replied. Oh my god. Look at our house. Truth, did you do this? Is this why we went away? Shanice excitedly asked. Do you like it? I questioned her. Like it, I love it. I love the chandeliers hanging throughout the family room, and the earth tone colors throughout. This is exactly how I wanted it designed all the way down to the furniture, she expressed. Come on, let's go upstairs, I told her I was ready to see our baby's room. Since we don't know what we are having, I asked the decorator to use a neutral baby color for the nursery. Oh, bite, this is so beautiful, thank you, baby, I love everything about this room. Truth, you really outdid yourself, I can't believe you did this, Shanice spoke, and I wasn't done, I had two more gifts for her. We walked back downstairs and headed to the garage. I know how much you loved that Benz, but you are having our baby so you will need more room, I told her as I opened the door.
Mm.
No,
I don't know
you
why the
didn't.
fuck you still in
This
the
is the
bed. You
truck
know
I
you
have
gotta
been
get the
wanting to
car
buy.
so you go to work
Cher yelled.
in the morning.
Yes, I know, it's the Jaguar F-Pace 2020 edition fully loaded, I
Okay, go ahead.
responded. Thank you so much, she cried, and I pulled her to me. What I tell you about that? Don't ever thank me for shit I'm supposed to do as a man. Come on, I got one more gift for you
I'm
and
finna
then
go
I
up here and
swear I'm
cuss this
done.
bitch out.
We walked outside and walked down the steps into the
I'll call
back
you
of
when
our
I get up
house.
there.
Truth, I know that is not what I think it is. Oh, my fucking god. You are getting some pussy all night tonight for this shit. Sha shouted and ran over to her very own.
So I was just on the phone. I gotta go cuss my damn sister out. The bitch up here at the damn hospital ain't want to fucking eat. Bitch, you ready to die? Make it make sense. So I will be back. But let me go up here and cuss this motherfucker out real quick. And I'll be back. I'm gonna end this one and I'll start a whole new one. I won't change my page on this or nothing. Because when I come back, we're gonna jump right back into it. And I apologize, y'all, but this is life, part of life. So be back.